Welcome right back to the Budge channel. The NFL season just concluded. As you saw on Saturday, we did our Super Bowl picks, Super Bowl on Sunday, and initial takes from the Super Bowl. Wasn't that exciting to me, honestly. I mean, it may be just because it was a 31-9 blowout for Tampa Bay, but it just wasn't. It didn't seem like a fun Super Bowl. And I don't know if that's just again with the quality of play that it wasn't that great. It was kind of like Tampa Bay dominated, and then that's all that happened. But yeah, Tampa Bay did win. Brady won his seventh ring, more than any franchise in NFL history. He has the most championships and by any player in all four major sports. So yeah, it's really a career defining moment for him. He has basically had three Hall of Fame careers. This just adds on to his Hall of Fame legacy. And I don't know if he retires now. I I've said that if he won it this year, he retires, but I don't know for sure if he retires now. He said he wants to come back. Do I think he comes back? I think there's a very high chance that he does, but maybe him and Gronk just ride off in the sunset again. But who knows? He said he wants to play till 45, so some quick stats though. Brady, 21 for 29, 201, three touchdowns. Leonard Fournette, 16 carries, 89 yards rushing, one touchdown. Ronald Jones, 12 carries, 61 yards. It was just dominant all around. Their defense had, let me see, do they separate by sacks here? They do. No, they don't. Oh, their defense had three sacks total, which it seems like very less than actually happened because I think there was a stat that came out that Patrick Mahomes was pressured. He ran around in the backfield for close to 500 yards. I don't know the exact statistic, but he ran away from Tampa Bay defenders for roughly around 500 yards. It was like 497, I think, which was the most in NFL history. He was pressured 20 times. That was the most in Super Bowl history, most since Kirk Cousins back in I want to say 2017 seed, and that's very wrong. Like 2018, 2019 NFL's last game of the year against the Bears, he was pressured like 20 times and could barely get the ball off. Mahomes still, I truly don't blame that game on Mahomes. I blame that game on his receivers and on his line. He didn't have his top left tackle. Eric Fisher was out with an Achilles injury, so it was really tampered. That really tampered his success there, I think, and they really took advantage of that. They shut out Tyreek Hill. They had two safeties up high the entire game on him. I mean, Travis Kelsey was their best receiver, like normal, but they really couldn't get anything going. They couldn't get anything going. Pat Mahomes did struggle a little bit. He finished with I think, let me see here real fast. Finished with 270 and two interceptions, and that was his first time not scoring a touchdown since Detroit last year. So say what you want, Detroit. Detroit could have won that Super Bowl, but no, I'm kidding. But yeah, other than that, kind of boring game, but now probably one of the most exciting off seasons in NFL history. Couple things that happened Saturday night. We had the awards show. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert. Offensive or Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young. Maybe should have been Jeremy Chin from, I think that's his name, from the Panthers, but definitely Young had a great second half this season. I don't knock those two. A lot of people argue Justin Jefferson for Herbert. You can argue it, but I don't know. It's like the Heisman. If a QB does good, he's gonna win it, especially in modern days. That's just my philosophy on the offensive rookie of the year. Defensive player of the year, TJ Watt was robbed. It was given to Aaron Donald. TJ Watt led Aaron Donald in every statistical category that is measured, except I believe forced fumbles. And but they gave Donald the benefit of the doubt because he was double teamed so much. Like, it doesn't matter. Come on, man. TJ Watt, definitely best defensive player in the league. Offensive player of the year, we had Derrick Henry. That was no doubt. Honorable mentions that even could have been up for the award, I think, were Stephon Diggs and Stephon Diggs. So coach of the year, Kevin Stefanski. I do believe he deserved that. My honest pick was Ron Rivera, but Stefanski, first year head coach, led the Browns to the playoffs for the first time in 18 years, got them a win for the first time. I don't know how long that was. Maybe the win. No, it was definitely making it 18 years. I don't know how long the win was. Maybe that was it was definitely in like the 90s. But comeback player of the year, everyone predicted it. Might as well rename the award to him. Alex Smith, 17 surgeries, almost lost his leg, almost lost his life. Whoever voted for Ben Roethlisberger, you're stupid. He didn't deserve it. Alex Smith deserved that by a long shot. He went 5-1 when he was a starter. Put up decent numbers. I don't know the exact numbers, but put up decent numbers, and he was just performing amazingly. And then finally, the MVP, third time winning it in his career, Aaron Rodgers. I was on the Pat Mahomes train. I said it on a video. I was on his train around mid-season, mid to like 3/4 season. But then as like the last 3 or 4 weeks came around, I was like, it's Rodgers' award. He definitely won it. He deserves it. Like 48 touchdowns, almost 4,300 yards, and like I want to say 109 passer rating. So he played amazingly. And then also this we got our Hall of Fame inductees, or the guys that are going in the class of 2021. First off the board, we had former Raiders, Miami. I want to say Miami, but I don't know for sure. Tom Flores, head coach. John Lynch, former safety of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and current GM of the 49ers. He made it in finally. Bill Nunn. I couldn't tell you who Bill Nunn is, honestly. Hold on. Let me see if they tell me who he is here. Bill Nunn. He was a sports writer. Huh. Okay, he was a sports writer for the Steelers. One of two Steelers. Yeah, okay. So he was a sports writer for them. Good for him. And then you had Drew Pearson, former undrafted wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, first to don the 88 for the Cowboys. Probably, arguably, career-wise, top 15 receiver all time. 20. You could say 20. Just the passion he gave. I'm gonna say him. Former Michigan man, Heisman winner, Charles Woodson, basically lifetime Packer / Raider, made it in. I believe he was first ballot. Yeah, he was definitely first ballot. Yeah, these next three guys I'm going to say were first ballot. Peyton Manning, the sheriff, everyone knew he was going to be first ballot. Everyone knew Peyton and Charles Woodson were both going to be first ballot, both picked in the same draft. Yeah. Both picked in the same draft. I think I'm probably so wrong on that, but I think they were both picked in the same draft. I want to say 98. Yeah, 90. Yeah, let's say 98. And then last but not least, one of the two reasons I fell in love with Detroit sports. Calvin Johnson Jr., first ballot Hall of Famer. No one thought he would do it. Not even Detroit fans. A lot of Detroit fans said maybe second ballot. It was going to be hard for him to make it first ballot, but I think the committee really took into effect that, like, okay, he ended his career early because of injuries or because of risk of further injuries and injuries he had. Definitely. I mean, he was on pace to become one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, and I think he's up there if you factor in the years he was in Detroit. I think 8 to 10 years. Definitely will go down as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Also, with his election to the Hall of Fame, he has now started talking with the Lions again, and him and the Lions are starting to mend their relationship that they once had. It was in shambles. Obviously, I know me and Gavin have talked about it on past videos and stuff, but they're starting to mend that relationship, and hopefully Calvin can be a part of the franchise once again. And I wish the best for him. And then last but not least, we have Alan. Let me see. I don't know this guy's Alan. He was a guard. Alan Fosh. Ooh, I'm gonna butcher his name. Foshis or let me see if I can find. He was a guard uh for the Steelers. Yeah, he played with Jerome Bettis and Willie Parker. I don't know much about him, but obviously put together a Hall of Fame career. So congratulations to all of those guys. It's going to be a very fun inductory. Uh like inductory. I don't even know if they did their one last year. So we might get those guys that made it last year. I don't know if that was a I'm probably forgetting, but that was probably honestly a decent class last year. This was probably one of the best classes in a while, just because the three headliners and then Drew Pearson and then John Lynch, or yeah, Lynch. Yeah, John Lynch and Tom Flores. Like probably one of the best classes in a while. You'll get next year they have some good ones. They have Robert Mathis, couple receivers I know are eligible, but it's gonna be a decent one next year. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. A quick recap from the weekend, and yeah, sorry for this late video. I had a lot of homework to finish up on Sunday night going into Monday, so figured I'd record this Monday night and get this out to you Tuesday, and then me and Mort should be around for A&M tomorrow, Wednesday morning. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys could like and subscribe, that would help us out a lot. Thank you for the continued support on all of our videos, even when we maybe put them out a little late. Thank you guys so much for everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.